Well, most likely it's related to the general downturn in the economy as a whole. Probably people don't want to spend a lot of money on things they don't really need, and I don't think there's a lot of things that people need there.
Poor management, not the right stores.
The biggest reason is the right shops and poor management, and management in the marketing side of things.
Many. Poor management, number one, poor management. The economy. That's it. Poor management and economy.
The downside in the economy?
I think it's the main reason is the economy.
Later at night, it's kids there, and it's kind of loud, and I guess the adults don't want to go there because of that. It's too noisy and feels uncomfortable maybe to go there.
Does it feel uncomfortable for you to go there?
Well, I go to my hairdresser. I really don't go at night.
I think parking, I think the image with the hoodlums in there, because I have been in there and it's kind of intimidating. I did not like the protesting on the sidewalk. I'm glad they're closing the sidewalk.
No, I guess people should be able to protest there if that's what they want to do.
That doesn't make any sense at all. If people want to protest about things, that's what the United States of America is about. Freedom of speech. Give something to say, you know? I mean, that makes no sense at all.
I think that's wrong. It shouldn't be privatized. It should be public property.
Yeah, I think it should remain a public sidewalk. Yeah, sidewalks I think it should be public so people can continue to walk and enjoy the downtown area. So I don't think it should be necessarily tied into, just being private for Baywalk patrons only. I don't think that that's a good thing for the economy or for the people that actually come down in this area, or even just for the citizens in this particular area of St. Pete. I just don't think that, private entities should own public properties.
No, it's not what I'm thinking. I mean, constitutional rights has to be our right. I don't feel bad about it. I think if city would have people coming in and spend their money and enjoy the time, I think it would be good.
I think in a case like that, you're giving up the rights of people that want to go there for shopping and for movies and for retail. It's not giving up rights, you just designate a location for them to go to protest. I mean, with what's going on in this world, protesters can be dangerous. I mean, they can be intimidating and dangerous, and I think it's fair what they're doing. I always felt safe there.
If $6 million is going to get that place up and going, and if we have to forfeit some of that First Amendment right, I'm all for that, because there's a lot of places you can protest in this city, including City Hall, the libraries, any other street. So if it's going to help an economic boom for that area, then I'm all for it.
Do you think people should have to give up their constitutional rights for the interest of private corporate profit?
Yeah, if there is, no, but a law or privatization of that sidewalk would help that area. It would help the entire city, and like I said before, there's other areas to protest. But bottom line, no, they shouldn't have to do that. But I think in this situation, it might be necessary to do that.
I think it'll be laughable when they're proven that they can't bring in business even if they do dump $6 million more and a clean sidewalk into it.
I agree with them taking the sidewalks back, privatizing it, because I think it's the lesser of two evils. I think we should be able to protest. I just don't think we need to do it right there. I think we could do it downtown somewhere else. We've got so many places that are wide open. You've got Straub Park, Vinoy Park, you've got the pier, you've got a lot of other locations. Maybe not the pier, that's shopping too. Let's not do that. So yes, I totally believe in free speech, Let's just do it somewhere else.
Since when does somebody's right of free speech trump somebody else's right to safety and privacy? Why does one trump the other? You know, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, and you don't have a right to disrupt business and intimidate people. It's just, you know, why does one right trump the other?
Have you heard of protesters hurting people or being a safety issue at Baywalk?
It isn't a matter of hurting physically, it's a matter of intimidating. You know, they get away with it because they're allowed to get away with it. Their theoretical, at the present moment, right to free speech trumps everybody else's right to privacy and safety.
Yes, it's intimidating.
You know, during the last elections, they had a pretty good idea. They called them free speech zones. St. Petersburg would probably be well bet if they picked a spot in the back of this parking lot and designated that as the free speech zone and let any protester for any reason go there. And they've got their forum, they've got their place, and at the same time you're respecting the privacy and the rights of everybody else.
Generally, I would say that, you know, freedom and the rights that we have, our constitutional rights to assemble and, you know, let people know our opinions, should never be for sale to anyone, and that to do that counters everything that the country's supposed to stand for. And, you know, the city as elected officials and people that serve the public should be serving the public interest, not the private interest of the people that own Baywalk. Surely, if they don't want demonstrations, eliminating the sidewalk as a place to demonstrate will just probably generate a lot more demonstrations. The right people, you know, with the right attitude about freedom and standing up for what's right will win in the end, as they always do.